Hey everyone, it's Gabriel here, and welcome back to another build video. So this is again part of my addition to building my own world, and this was one of the first houses I made, and I made this before The Sims 4 Seasons came out, but I also built it the day we got the update. I just haven't gotten time to post this video because I just haven't gotten to it, and yeah. So, I enjoyed building this house, other than placing on wallpaper, because this was when, we had all the bugs and stuff, so it was such an issue, and I had to take a break from it because of it. I was like, I cannot do this with such a big house, with the wallpaper. It was horrendous. So, yeah. The big thing I like about this house, though, is my incorporation of glass roofing, and just how it's designed. I really enjoyed how it looked. I don't know, the theme, it's very black and white, which is what I went for, and that's what I like about it. I think the hard part though was I'm trying to figure out a good family to plop this world, to plop this down in, because it's I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if I would consider it a family home, but it does have enough rooms where it could be a home for a family. It has, I think it has 3 bedrooms, but you could have 4 or 5 easily. And yeah, I also really like how the living room and the outdoor area, I think those were nice. And I also put in a greenhouse because, again, I was testing out the glass roofing and what I can do with it and what its limitations are and the pros and cons. And yeah, overall, I do like glass roofing. It's really cool. It brings in really great natural light. I think the hardest thing though is using some of the different I don't know, roofing styles of it though. The very elaborate one to me is kind of hard to incorporate. I don't know why, because I don't know what kind of theme to put it in, and I don't think it looks good with a lot of the roofs I make and stuff. If that makes sense. And yeah. So how this house works is it's kind of divided up into 2 main areas, and then you have the living room area that connects them together, which has a glass roof. Again, I added that because I thought it would be nice, and it gives some natural light in the living room. And yeah. Also, another thing that inspired me with this build was the mansion from Incredibles. Now, it doesn't look anything like the mansion in Incredibles, and that wasn't my plan. But some of the ideas and stuff, for example, there's going to be a fountain in the living room, and that's where I got the inspiration from, was the Incredibles. So I built a fountain. And also, I put a dome over the master bedroom, but I didn't like how it looked, and later on I changed it to just a slanted roof. I also made a ginormous pool. This pool is insanely big. And yeah. And then that's about it. I really hope we get more outdoor stuff, or more interesting things for the outdoors, because there's not much that I've been satisfied by lately. We have pools, we have gardens now, greenhouses, the new gardens and all that, which is nice. But I want more well, we did get swing sets, I forgot about that. I want tree houses in this game. I want more patio stuff and more pool things. I want a diving board, even though we have a diving platform, so I guess that defeats the purpose. A water slide. Water slide would be a fun addition. A swim up bar, if that's possible, if that's ever possible. I feel that would be fun. And yeah, maybe just more pool additions. I would love another pool update. And maybe another thing I would like, which I feel it's been a feature we've asked for forever, would be for the next build update to have, different foundation elevations, instead of having to delete the floor and stuff. I feel that would be a cool addition if that ever happens. Curved walls would be interesting. I just don't know how that would work for wall decorations and windows. You couldn't really do much with them and stuff, because windows can't really curve with them unless they somehow make it where you can curve all the windows in The Sims 4. If they manage to do that, I would be impressed. And yeah. Also, I want more, like, half-wall types and stuff, maybe. I don't know. Like, maybe another variety of half-wall heights and, like, the trims, the rims and stuff. I don't know. I feel like they could do more stuff with that. And that's kind of about it. There's nothing I really hate about it. As you can see here, I'm transitioning because I took breaks in between this house because, again, the roofing. And the hardest part also about this house was figuring out the wallpaper, but I don't know, did I keep this or not? I don't remember. I eventually figured it out. I don't remember what wallpaper it was. I don't think it was this one. No. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That's really all I have to say about this build. I'm also getting thirsty and I don't have any water on me. Yeah. So, my life. Well, I've told you guys a lot about, like, my life from the last video, so there's not really much I can talk about. I guess I can talk about how much I've been bored, and I'm in the I want to go back to school feeling, but at the same time, I very well do not want to go back to school, because from last year, okay, you know what, yeah, let me explain this. So, last year was, like, the first year, like, where I actually did not want to go back to school. Like, it was my, like, 10th grade year. Usually, like, every other year before, I'm kind of restless the night before, even though I'm still always restless the night before. But it's mainly out of excitement because I'm going back to school, and it's just new experience and everything. And I feel like it was only like that for, like, I feel like it's been like that for the past 4 years, like, not 4 years. Like, it felt like that, how am I saying this? I had this, like, feeling of, like, restlessness and excitement, I think, since 6th grade and up to 9th grade. And I think it has to do with the fact that, like, 6th grade was the start of middle school, and then 7th grade was my last year of middle school because at my middle school, we only have 2 grades. It's only 6th and 7th, and the 8th grade is up at the high school. So then 8th grade, it was a new setting for me, so I was excited for that. And then 9th grade, I was a freshman, so that was also exciting. And then 10th grade came. Okay, I've been at Riverside for 2 years. I'm in 10th grade. I'm a sophomore. There's nothing really special about it. So I feel like that was one thing. And 2, freshman year, I enjoyed it. It had its pros and a lot of its cons. But it was also one of my most stressful years. So, and I always hear about junior and sophomore year being the most stressful. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I getting myself into? And I was a lot more, I don't know. I felt like I was really naive at the beginning of the year. Like, classes at first felt easy and, like, I liked them. And then that took a complete, like, chemistry. I feel like I've complained about this before. I enjoyed chemistry for the first semester. I did not hate it. It went by pretty well, and for the most part, there was nothing wrong with it. That all changed. That all changed. Literally now, by the end of the school year, I hated that class so much, and when I got out of that class, like the last day of school, I almost, like, tears of joy, because that's how much I hated that class and how much I just wanted to get out of it. Like, I've never hated a class so much where I throw a burn party for it. To just burn all my chem papers and just to be like, screw this class. That's how much I passionately hate chemistry. Now, if any of you guys like chemistry and are going to come at me, please don't. Not everyone likes chemistry. Apparently, most of my 10th grade class doesn't because our teacher, maybe? I don't know. Just an example. And yeah, which is why I'm going back to bio. I'm taking AP bio this year. I don't know if I should be nervous or excited because I haven't taken AP class. I was going to take AP US History, but then I dropped it. Yeah, first ever class I dropped. And I don't really regret it. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I didn't regret it because of chemistry, but what I regret was dropping a push instead of dropping chemistry. I feel like life would have been still pretty stressful, but not as bad if I would have just went down to regular chemistry, where it was a lot more easier. I feel like life would have been a lot better. Also, though, the funny thing was, I feel like at my school, I'm like a good reference, I guess, for on peers of if the class is hard or easy. A lot of people generally go off by me because I'm like, I don't know, I'm not the smartest kid in my class, but like I'm the above average. And if I think a class is hard, then a lot of people usually agree with me unless they're smarter than me. Then they're like, "What are you talking about?" Because there are a lot of kids that did better at chem than I did. I feel like if I would have dropped, there would have been a couple like people I would have known because of me who would have dropped. And yeah, that kind of happened. I don't know if that happened with A push, but it almost. But I feel like it. It didn't. What am I saying? It almost did with some kids. Like some kids thought about doing the same with me, but they sticked it out and they didn't. And good for them. I wish I took it, but you know what? The past is in the past, and US AP and not AP regular history class was very easy. I slept in that class so much. I always got yelled at too, and my teacher would tease me about it. But I don't see what the issue is. Like, I'm telling you, I sleep through a lot of my classes, but I still get an A. So, if I get an A in the class and I'm sleeping through it, I feel like there's no need to, like, wake me up about it because I still have an A in the class and I still know what I'm doing. Does that make sense? I feel like, yeah. Or, I wouldn't say what am I saying? I feel like that's what makes sense to me. Like, I got over 100% on that history exam. And I slept through most of the reviews, which is really bad. I'm like not a great. I'm not. I would not recommend sleeping in class though. I don't know why. It's just that I don't like getting called out, and everyone like now knows. Like everyone knows I like to sleep in class, but like it's whatever. It also pisses people off because like I sleep in class and then I end up doing well on my test, and they don't. So yeah, interesting fact. Okay, enough talk about school. Let's talk about The Sims. So, the game, Seasons. Seasons is great. I love it. Now I'm waiting for the next pack, and I don't know like what we're gonna get. I feel like either July or August we're gonna get a game pack, or like I think it would be a game pack because. Let's see. Seasons was in June. March, we got a stuff pack. So I feel like a game pack is going to be the next one on the agenda. And then, honestly, I feel like we're not going to get that many stuff packs this year. And I feel like we're going to get another expansion pack. Like, in November or December. As for what expansion? I don't know. I want to... hopefully, like, maybe University... I feel like that's the next thing on the line that people would want. And yeah. Also or maybe a supernatural pack for The Sims 4. Like or maybe an expansion pack solely focused on magic. That would be interesting. But would they have multiple cults or would they just focus on witches or wizards? I don't know. But I rather have them as a game pack than their own expansion. But I feel like that would make sense because I feel like a game pack would make I feel like we'll most likely get them as a game pack and we'll get them soon because there's been hints about witches being in the game for months, I would say. Right? Months? I would think months. Yeah, since like it's been teased since Laundry Day, I'm pretty sure. And yeah. That's what I want. As for stuff packs, I don't know. I love stuff packs because they're cheap and they give me a bunch of new items and like one or two gameplay objects that I don't really care about, but it's fine. But I don't know what our next one would be. I'm like trying to think of a good one. I don't know. I just want more clothing, more hairs. I want more like K-pop inspired hairs, especially for men. Because yeah, I don't really like a lot of the men hairstyles that we get. In Seasons, I was slightly disappointed by the men hairstyles we got because we didn't really get much. Yeah, it was more unisex, which isn't a bad thing, but like yeah, I need more like masculine hairstyles, if that makes sense. Yeah, masculine hairstyles. And as again, like outdoor would be an outdoor stuff pack I think would be good, or like a mat. I would like a bedroom or like a bathroom focused stuff pack that gave us more like bathroom or bedroom stuff. But I don't know what we would do for bathrooms because we have baths, we have tubs, we have jacuzzis, we have a smart toilet now from City Living. Bedrooms, we have closets. Basically, I have everything for a bedroom. Maybe like I don't know. I know a good stuff pack. A car stuff pack where it gives us cars in the game. And we can, like, it comes with a trait. You can have a relationship with your car. Gives us garage doors and stuff and car themed items. And created some stuff. That'd be cool. Gave us like, well, sorry if you can hear that. My brother with his motorbike. But speaking of which, motorcycles and stuff, that'd be cool. Also for an outdoor expansion, what if they had lawnmowers and stuff and mowing the lawn? I think that would be a fun interaction. Can you not? Like, please? Yeah. But those would be, like, cool ideas. The idea of, like, an exterminator would be cool. Or, like, what else? What was I gonna say? Or a burglar somehow. Get, like, maybe with a stuff pack. I feel like a burglar would work more, though, for a game pack. Maybe, like... I always want them to, like, add solar panels to the game, like they've tried to do before. I know, like, that off-the-grid stuff pack was, like, a thought. And I feel like that would have been a cool pack, because, yeah, it's a good, like, it would be fun, and, like, it would give us, like, things to be resourceful and stuff and save simoleons. And solar panels, I think, would be fun to, like, put all over my house and stuff. And they'd just be helpful with, like, saving money, even though it would probably be really expensive. And, yeah. Also, like, I really want a new world, because I like new worlds, and as for, like, a different theme of a world, let's see, we have a European world, a New Orleans world, a desert-inspired world, a Hampton-inspired world. So I feel like the next one, I want, like, an Asian, like, inspired, like, maybe Japanese or Chinese countryside, maybe, and that kind of theme. Or maybe, like, just say regular, like, suburban, like, town, like, in the Midwest, like, where I live, because I think that would be an interesting take. It would be really boring, though, because it would be very generic, and people wouldn't like that, though, I think. But, like, it's whatever. And I feel like Newcrest is kind of like that, though, so maybe that's fulfilled. There's not many... Oh, I know, a beach city. You need a beach town. Like, a very beach town. Like, I know, like, you have Brindleton Bay and Windenburg, but, like, those are... Windenburg's, like, a modern European with a modern European island. Brindleton Bay is a, eastern coast city. So, like, a western coast or tropical town, I think, would be cool. Except I feel like that would be cooler for vacation world. Another idea would maybe be like Italian theme, like maybe like a Venice-inspired world. Then that's like on the ocean. Well, that's on the sea, right? Isn't Venice in the Mediterranean? Actually, don't quote me on that. I don't know where Venice is. I don't even know. Is Italy even in the Mediterranean? I feel like I sound dumb when I say that. I don't know. Oh no. I honestly don't know where it is on the map. Oh, well, I know where Italy is. Don't know, like, Mediterranean Sea. Oh yeah, no, I'm right. The Mediterranean. Yeah. Italy's in there. Cool. Yeah, so it's in the Mediterranean. That would be a cool place, and yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video, though, because I'm running out of time. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It would mean much to me. Share your thoughts down in the comments below, and there will be another part of this video because I still have to do most of the interior, and yeah. So thanks for watching, and bye guys.